What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Rondre3000, and this is the second game I've ever played on the First Strike map pack. And as I said in part one, this is probably going to be my favorite map, or at least it was after playing them all one time. It's Kowloon. They got a lot of tight quarters here, and I'm a guy that normally likes to run with SMGs anyway. Let's get first blood here, but no sleight of hand. And I think I can go for the commando lens there, but oh man, just take it to the face. And I'm posting these up not because I'm playing particularly well in these maps. I'm just trying to get my opinion out there for some of my subs, especially the guys who play on PS3 and haven't had the opportunity to play yet. I like the maps, but there are some maps I like more than others. And remarkably enough, like I said in the other video, part one, there aren't a lot of ghost campers. At least there weren't in the first 4 games that I played. I maybe came across 1 or 2. Again, I'm rocking one of the default classes here. I don't think I've equipped sleight of hand yet, but you know, like I said, I'm just putting this class on because I want to be able to get around the maps quickly and get a good idea of how these maps are going to play. And I'll be the first to say that this match doesn't start out too hot for me. I do a lot of noob things like running around corners, sprinting out in the middle of open areas. I don't have a suppressed weapon. I don't know exactly where covers are. I don't have map knowledge because, again, this is the first time I've ever played this map. I have seen YouTube videos of it, but as far as how to get around, this is the first time I've ever been on the map. So you'll see me running into walls, going into rooms, and not knowing how to get out. I'm relying on the minimap a lot. And here is a tactical button layout fail with the knife. The guy actually heard me when I missed with the knife. Good thing he wasn't too quick there. And if I had kept going and took a step to my left, I probably would have been able to get to where I was wanting to go, which is right up here to cap the B flag. It will take you right to that doorway right there, and I didn't realize that until after the fact. That's probably where that guy was the whole time. Now B here, it's not as I would say open to being defended as Stadium. You've got that doorway there, a little stairway and room right there, and then to my left it's kind of open area. So it's not like Stadium where the team that caps B is going to be able to hold it for a long time. It's a lot more easier to cap. And that's I've gotten in the habit of pre-firing because it's a good habit anyway. But I've been playing with a lot of lag lately, and if you're playing with some lag, pre-firing is a really good idea, and it'll help you win a few more gunfights. Again, this isn't. I'm not trying to play this map. I guess you'd say smart. I'm just trying to get around and become familiar. My loadout isn't really, I guess you'd say, conducive to what I normally do. I don't have Semtex. I don't have stuns. I'm rocking the MP5, so I apologize if it sounds like I'm making a whole lot of mistakes, but just realize that these are all first impressions, and I'm really just trying to get a really fast, quick glimpse of what the maps have to offer. And again, I'm playing as a solo in here, so and no one's talking. It's going to be kind of hard to make call-outs on the first day because no one knows what stuff is called. So it'll be interesting. I'm actually thinking about putting a private lobby together this evening with some Fight Club regulars to run a few games on here and see, get a bit more familiar with the maps and figure out what's going to work and what's not going to work. I couldn't even tell you where the zip lines was. I think that was one of them. But I was looking for them earlier, and I was like, okay, well, where are they? I saw one guy, actually, you'll see it. I saw one guy swing from him and get all the way to the side, and I wasn't able to take him out because, well, like I said in part one, I'm pretty garbage with these MP5Ks. The recoil on iron sights just doesn't fit my eye. See that? AK-74U or MPL or even a Spectre, I probably could have took that guy down. But I think he actually fell off the edge right there. That's one thing that you're going to have to learn, or it's going to be a trial by fire. Oh, here's a quick tip here. If you're capping a flag by yourself, make sure you're moving. Make yourself a moving target, because you never know who's going to come around a corner, and if you're just sitting there laying down or sitting in one spot and not moving at all, it'll be a lot easier to take you out. But back to what I was saying about the edges of these maps. You're going to have to learn them really quickly, because I saw people fall off the edges of the maps. Areas where you think, okay, just around the corner I should be able to keep going. It's going to be really interesting these first few days on the map Kowloon, and I'm not really bothered that it's an evening setting map. It's not a really dark map like Hanoi. Hanoi is terrible in my opinion as far as lighting goes, but this is a little bit different. It is at night, but there's decent enough lighting to get around so that there's not a lot of shadows where campers are going to be hiding out and just going to wreck your kill streaks. And again, guys, if my commentary sounds a bit rushed, it's because it is. I'm trying to get these out as soon as possible before I leave for the day. I'm actually doing these on my lunch break. I'm going to cram 4 videos and commentate them all on my lunch break so I can get you guys some opinions. And the Valkyries are like the Predator missiles in Modern Warfare 2, and I just continue to fail with them. It would have been nice if the Valkyries were maybe like full color, but ooh, minimap awareness for the win. Although I fail to realize that somebody's capping A right behind me. Or maybe I saw the my teammate there, the green triangle, and figured, hey, you know, he's got that. So I know somebody's sitting here in this room, but the 2 guys running across this flag here, and I'm like, wow. Is it Christmas? One map you will not see from me today is going to be the zombie maps, just because I didn't have time to play at all. Like I said, I pulled these games down like ridiculously early this morning, and I was originally only going to play maybe 1 or 2 games, and it just turned out that I was able to squeeze 4 quick games of domination in this morning. Yeah, this is the guy throwing himself down the zip line, and I'm like, damn, I wanted to get that dude. I wonder if you get any bonus points for taking anybody out that's riding the zip line. Oh, big fail for me right there. But yeah, I've seen videos of other YouTube commentators that say this map, because there's so many buildings and windows and such, it's camper friendly. And you know, maybe it's because it's first day for everybody on PS3. I didn't find that to be true. Maybe it's because people don't know the windows and the line of sight yet, but for the most part, everybody was out rushing around, and it was cool. Even in the lobbies afterwards and before games, people were like, "Hey, you know, guys, let's get a game here where we can actually run around." And on that, I was actually shocked. I'm actually kind of wondering why people weren't more vocal during the game. We could have, you know, maybe our team would have played a little bit better. I forget if we win or lose this game, and to be honest, I wasn't playing for the win. I was playing to get myself around the maps. And actually, a friend of mine just I was reading an email from him earlier, and he had a theory. I noticed that the level of competition wasn't that tough while I was playing these games. Maybe it's because the MLG legit players were asleep. I don't know, but I was able to get not the greatest scores, but I mean, I certainly didn't go negative at all any of these 4 games. But maybe I'll get into that in part 3. Looks like we're wrapping up here. I went 31 and 13, 8 defense, 3 caps. Not the greatest, but not horrible either. So go ahead and stay tuned for part 3. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.